Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your girl, Telly. Thanks for watching TELLIVISION87. Won't be before you guys too long today. I just want to come on here and just share something with you guys. When you're blessed with something nice, take care of it. Take care of it. When the Lord blesses you with something, whether it's a house, apartment, a nice car, whatever, take care of your things. Take care of what you have. What is it? Be a good steward over your things. It's not just necessarily with finances. Of course, you want to try to make sure you have that in order and do the best you can with what you have, but it's like, and the reason I'm even saying this is because I was watching, I happened to be scrolling through, and you know how random videos pop up on your YouTube feed sometimes. So I came across this video, and it was this guy who goes around cutting neighbors, lawns for free, or he'll ride around different neighborhoods and see which houses need lawn work done and things like that. And we came across this one particular home. The yard was a hot mess. It was like a whole hot mess. Like, it was grass growing up to here. It was trees all in front of the house, and the hedges, like, you could barely see the front of the house. And they had, some space on the side. And then they had like the backyard was crazy too. And then they had like a little side alley that was crazy. But I was just sitting there thinking while the guy's cutting the grass. And before he started, of course, he knocked on the door and asked permission for the homeowners. Hey, can I cut your grass? Can I do this service for you guys? And the guy who was, the homeowner, one of the homeowners, he was like, well, our grass guy, he kind of bailed on us, and, we haven't been able to find anyone else since. And to me, I'm thinking like, but if y'all would have seen that house, to me, okay, it may be kind of hard to find somebody who could do like everything all at once. Trim your trees, mow your lawn, cut your hedges, and do all that all at once. But to me, I don't know how long it was since their lawn person, abandoned them. But it had to be like several months, because that was crazy. And I understand you may not be able to do everything all at once, but try to do a little bit of something. To me, I understand times are hard. I get it. People are struggling sometimes. I get it. You may not always just have it, but do things in pieces. Like, if you could just find somebody to keep your grass cut, and then the next month or so, get somebody to come back and cut the hedges. And then maybe the next month, find somebody who can come cut the trees or something. But to just let your whole yard go like that, I was like, how did they let this happen? Like, why did they allow it to get so bad like that? And then when they were done, when the guy was finished, I guess it was a husband, a wife, whatever, but the other homeowner, the lady came out, she was like, oh my gosh, you did such a great job. I mean, because the yard was like immaculate. He did a wonderful job. And the video that I watched, it was like over an hour. It was like, yeah, almost close to an hour. But of course, he sped it up, so you won't be sitting there all night. But that job had to be a few hours job, like I said, that he just sped it up on the camera. But she was like, oh my gosh, my kids can come out here and play now. And then I think they had like two kids or something like that. But it was, to me, all I could think of at that moment was like, you have this nice ass house, it doesn't necessarily have to be the biggest or in the best neighborhood or whatever, but you just let your whole landscape go like that. And that just made me feel a type of way. Here, I don't live in the best neighborhood. Y'all know North Miami area, like down the street from Opelika. we're not in the best neighborhood, but we're not in the worst neighborhood. We have a, you know, nice, decent single family, 2 bathroom, 3 bedroom home. Okay, it's not the most super duper over the top or most glamorous, but you will never not see our yard done. Okay, even if it's a couple weeks delayed, we still get somebody out here to at least keep the grass cut. You know what I'm saying? Everything in the house is not fixed up properly, you know, the way that it should be. We doing piece by piece. If y'all would have seen this, how the house looks, you know, a few years ago as compared to how it looks now, we've done a lot of work to it. But just trying to fix up things. I have neighbors across the street. Their roof has been like just a mess for a while, to the point where they had to put the blue tarp and stuff over it, you know, because it had leaks and things in it. But they just finally, you know, getting around to getting it fixed. And the reason I say that is because it's like 5 or 6 people. And when I say people, I mean adults who live in that house. And it's just, to me, it's like, I know it's not a perfect world. A lot of people just, you know, they just do their own thing. Everybody has their own way of life. But I'm just like, if you can make something presentable, try to make it presentable. You know what I'm saying? Do the best that you can. If you living in a damn shack, or if you living in a projects or whatever, just because you live in a project, that doesn't mean your house has to look like your place has to look like you live in a projects. You know what I'm saying? Take pride in what you have. Like, you know, if you got a car, you got to run it. It may not be the nicest car ever. It may be a little hoop-de-hoop. But make sure you wash it. Make sure you clean it. You know what I'm saying? Just take pride in the things that you have. Take care of the things that you have. So, I don't know. I don't want to come off as I don't even know what it's not just, I don't want to come off as judgmental. Or who you think you talking to? You talking down to people? No, I just want people to, you know, just have a little more, be a little bit more appreciative and proud for other things that they have. Don't let things go. If you see that something needs done, try to get to, I mean, just little by little. At least try. There's no, to me, like, there's no excuse to be riding around in a dirty ass car. The inside interior is all dirty and messed up. I understand people got kids and stuff like that, you know, and sometimes you may not always have the necessary time or whatever, but you got stuff all up in your car. It's junky, it's messy, and the car ain't been washed outside in weeks. If you can't run it through the little $5, you know, $10 car wash. I know they say sometimes those aren't the best for your cars, but it's just like, come on, dude. Like, come on, man. Take care of the things that you have. Just take care of it. That's all I wanted to say. I'm gonna get my little soapbox. You know, I know y'all probably were like, what is she talking about? What is she talking about? But I just had to get that off my chest, and might as well tell it to y'all. If y'all watch the video, cool. If y'all don't watch the video, you think I'm crazy, that's fine too. But man, I just had to get that off of me. So whatever you have, whatever the Lord has blessed you with, whatever it is, do your best to take care of it. Try to do your best to take care of the things that you have. Yeah, that's it. So y'all have a good one. It's your girl Telly. TELLIVISION87 is the channel. If you have watched to the end of this, I appreciate it. Okay? Enjoy your weekend, and I'll be back with another one for you guys soon. Until then, peace.